Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Over here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, second game in the gold bracket. It's the losers bracket championship game between East Hickman and Richland. East Hickman, the Eagles, coming in with a 4-8 record. Their head coach is Greg Watney. Richland, the Raiders, 9-2 overall. Their head coach is Jason Lovelace. Richland lost to Murfreesboro Central, then eventually defeated Phillips to get to this point. East Hickman fell to Stewart's Creek, then defeated Whites Creek in overtime yesterday. That's how they've gotten to this point. East Hickman will be in their white uniforms with blue numerals outlined in black. You got Richland in their all-black uniforms with white numerals outlined in orange. And a bit of a change here, Hayden Burks, who's with me for another broadcast. And Hayden, they got a couple starters out for East Hickman. They're here. They're just not dressed out. And could be a big factor here as they were two big players in yesterday's win against Whites Creek.
Yeah, definitely Carson Hill. He's over there, but he's not dressed out, so I'm not exactly sure what's wrong there. But he was a key part of their win yesterday. But, you know, crazier things have happened because East Hickman, they didn't really play well against Whites Creek, and then Kelly had an unbelievable second half to the game here. So as long as they have Kelly and he plays like he did yesterday, I think East Hickman will still be in this ball game.
So it'll be Kelly, Mason Nolan, Caden Jones, Dakota Ragsdale, and Dre Manuato. For the Raiders, it'll be Jace Derryberry, Luke Jones, Andrew Huff, Carter Andrews, and Gage Kirk. Richland will be wearing their black uniforms as stated, going from left to right. And it will be East Hickman in their white uniforms going from right to left to start things off as they finally get the book signed here. Normally you do that, you know, before both starting lineups go out and play. But in a tournament situation, sometimes things fall through the cracks a bit, but at least they're taking care of it now as we're only about 14 minutes behind here in the tournament. Got to thank the previous game, that thriller there, the 2-point win by Whites Creek over Phillips that had a lot of wide open action with no calls and no stoppages to get us somewhat back on track. We start the game here, and this one is over to Carter Andrews as they got to cut off the music at some point as Andrews has it. Gets it over to, it's like we're in the NBA. Gets over to Andrew Huff, now to Luke Jones. Here to Huff. Huff working it around. Jace Derryberry straight away, and they still haven't. They got someone at the scores. I mean, we played 20 seconds with the music.
Might as well play the whole song.
Oh, my goodness. As the official's shaking his head, I'm shaking my head at it. They were eventually going to stop it.
Yeah, I believe the person that does the sound table isn't over there at the moment.
Yeah, someone's filling in for him, so he's learning it around. Now he knows where the button is.
There we go.
That's Andrew Huff. Now to Luke Jones. Now to Huff here at the wing. Huff over to Jace Derryberry straight away. Now back to Huff. Huff drives, kicks out the Gage Kirk in the corner. Now back to Huff. Now to Jones straight away. Over here to Kirk at the wing. Kirk, skip pass over to Jones. Jones now out to Derryberry. Now to Huff in the corner. Gets a screen from Derryberry. Now to Jones. Jones now to Kirk at the wing. Kirk now drives, goes into the paint, and we're going to get a foul called here.
I think they're going to call that one on Jones there, but I'm not exactly sure.
It will be on Jones, his first, the team's first. Huff to take it out to the right of the basket. And a skip pass over to Kirk, has it just inside of the timeline. Now to Andrews, now to Jones. Jones drives the baseline, pulls up, tries to go backdoor to Andrews, but Jace Derryberry comes up with it. Now to Huff. Huff now to Derryberry. Has it straight away as they reset the play. Over to Andrews, now to Derryberry. Hands over to Huff. Huff swings back to Derryberry. Now back to Huff straight away, back to Derryberry. Back to Huff straight away, over to Andrews at the other wing. He dribbles, drives, kicks out to Huff. Now to Andrews, now to Huff. Over to Derryberry. Back to Huff. Back to Derryberry. Back to Huff. He'll try a straightaway three. Front iron no good. Derryberry tracks down the offensive rebound. Huff now inside to Kirk. Kirk muscles his way up. No good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. They almost took 2 minutes off the clock here to start things off. Then we'll go on Jones again and picks up a second. Pair of free throws here for Gage Kirk. First shot on its way off the front iron, no good.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how Richland as a team shoots the ball from the three, but immediately East Hickman falls into a 2-3, so it seems like they're daring Richland to shoot them long ball threes.
As he hits one of two, Richland leads it here 1-0. Jones with it across the timeline, now hands over to Nolan. Nolan now over to Kelly. Kelly had a big game yesterday of 27. Jones now drives the baseline, pulls up. Kicks out here to Ragsdale for three. Misses. Nolan can't come up with it, and that will go to the Raiders. 5:54 remaining in the first. Richland leading 1-0. Huff has it here for the Raiders. He will walk it across the timeline. Dribbles to his left, now going to get a screen here from Kirk. Now to Jones straight away. Over to Derryberry near the corner. He dribbles out to the wing, into the paint, now out to Kirk. Over to Andrews. Andrews into the paint. Now kicks out to Jones, now to Derryberry. Back to Jones straight away. Kicks out to Andrews. He'll try three. Back iron, no good. And Andrews is going to come up with the offensive rebound. And that one gets knocked out of bounds by Kelly. Be Huff to take it out to the left of the basket. And he skips in the corner to Derryberry here for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Edwards. Edwards shot up. No good. Rebound's going to be won here by Kelly, and he'll come the other way. Kelly into the paint. Kicks out the Ragsdale. Manuano. Now over to Nolan. And the Jones in the corner. Now to Ragsdale straight away. He'll dribble at the top of the key. Man-to-man put on by the Raiders. Jones in the corner. Jones dribbles out to the wing. And we'll hand over to Nolan straight away. Now to Kelly at the other wing. It's Ragsdale with it in the corner. Now has Nolan. Nolan thinks about a three. Now dribbles near the corner. Kicks out to Kelly straight away. Kelly now over to Ragsdale. Now to Jones. Jones here to Kelly straight away. Try a deep left-handed three. Back iron, no good. Kirk comes up with the rebound. Richland comes the other way. Huff has it across the timeline for the Raiders. Dribbles here to the corner. Now to Kirk straight away. Down low to a wide open Jones. Nice play. That one is up and in.
Good
Richland
look.
leads it 3-0.
A good look there by Kirk. He looked like he was going to fake it for the three up there, and he saw a wide open Jones in the post, and he was able to lay it up for two.
Nolan for a deep three. Back iron, no good. Rebound Andrews. Andrews coming quickly the other way. And loses that one out of bounds, and that one will go to the Eagles. Jones takes it out of bounds, gets it into Kelly. Now back to Jones. Jones spins out of trouble, gets across the timeline over to Nolan. Now to Ragsdale in the corner. Gets it to Manuano beyond the three-point line at the wing, over to Kelly straight away. Now to Nolan at the other wing. And gets his pass tipped into the hands of Ragsdale. Layup up and in. First points for the Eagles. Good break there. It's a 3-2 Richland lead. The other way with it, Jones in the corner. Now Andrews. Over to Derryberry. Now to Huff in the corner. Back to Derryberry at the wing. And they'll dribble out here at the Lawrence County logo. Gotta love Carson Hill. Looks like he's eating Twizzlers with his leg up on the bench. Gage Kirk here for three. Misses. Rebound Carter Andrews. That one's up and in. And now we're going to have a...
They're going to have a delay of game warning.
Okay, delay a game. That's a fourth offensive rebound by Richland. 3 second chance points. 5-2 is the lead. 3:20 remaining here in the opening quarter. Manuano will bring it across the timeline. Now over to Nolan. The Jones in the corner loses it. Can't save it. That will go out of bounds to the Raiders. Each side here with the turnover. 3:11 left here in the opening quarter. Huff gets the ball, and he will walk it across the timeline here for Richland. Dribbles to his left, will set up the play. Gets a screen from Jones, but picks up his dribble now to Kirk straight away. Over to Derryberry, and he's going to drive the baseline. Open layup, but it's blocked by Kelly, and Jones comes up with it. Nolan now ahead to Manuano. Manuano now to Ragsdale. Fakes the three, throws it down to Manuano. Nice pass to Jones. His shot is blocked by Jones. Now to Ragsdale. Gets his pass tipped right back into his hands by Kirk. And they set up the play with Nolan. And that one's going to be intercepted by Derryberry. Coming the other way, pulls up, right-handed layup up and in. His first points. It's a 7-2, a Raider lead. Manuano with it the other way, picks up his dribble over to Kelly. Kelly now to Manuano. Tries to go backdoor to Ragsdale. It's knocked out of bounds by Derryberry. Nothing easy so far for East Hickman in this one. It's Richland with their active hands, been playing some good defense here so far. Even the one bucket the East Hickman got was off a deflected pass right into Ragsdale's hands. Kelly into Manuano, and that one is kicked out of bounds by Jones, the attempted pass. Kelly to the right of the basket. And we're going to have a timeout here called by East Hickman. It's going to be their first, a 30-second timeout, 2:13 remaining in the first. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
And back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament in the Gold Bracket Losers Side Championship game, East Hickman and Richland. Raiders leading the Eagles 7-2. Ragsdale gets the inbounds into Kelly in the corner. He'll dribble out to the wing ahead of Nolan. Nolan now to Jones at the other wing. Has it to Kelly near the top of the key. Kelly drives, kicks out the Manuano in the corner. And we're going to get an offensive foul here on Manuano. Just put his shoulder into the defender and picks up the offensive foul. Third turnover against the Eagles. Jones now inbounds into Edwards, and we're going to bring it across the timeline. Edwards dribbles to his right. Now down low to Kirk on the low block. Kirk struggles with it, goes up, shot, and we're going to offensive foul on Kirk. So officials being consistent with that one. Same thing on both ends, and we get the same call on the offensive foul.
Yeah, I think Kirk right there, whenever he fumbled it, he finally got repossession of the ball, and he decided to put his shoulder in real quick to create separation.
Second turnover against the Raiders. Minute 40 left here in the first. Kelly gets it across the timeline, guarded closely by Edwards. And now we're going to get a foul here called against Edwards. Picks up his first, team's second. Kelly will take it out in front of our location here. Colton Trimble. Jamison Andrews will come into the game as Kirk and Andrew Huff will check out. Manuano over to Ragsdale. Now to Kelly straight away. Now to Nolan at the wing. Nolan, skip pass over to just over Jones's head, and will go to the Raiders. Minute 18 left here in the first. 4 turnovers here against the Eagles. Jones into Carter Andrews. He'll walk it across the timeline over to Derryberry. Back to Andrews straight away. Struggles with a little bit. Regains possession, now drives. Up and under layup. Can't get it to go. Rebound Jones. Now to Kelly. Kelly will come the other way with speed. Has it beyond the three-point line. Now to Manuano straight away. He'll try a three. Knocks it down. His first points. It's a 7-5 Richland lead. Andrews the other way. Under 50 seconds left in the quarter. Jamison Andrews down low to Luke Jones. Now to Andrews. He'll try a three. Rattles that one in.
Andrews gives it right back to him with the three-pointer of his own.
Kelly quickly ahead to Ragsdale. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Ragsdale loses that one. Good defense there by Derryberry. Go out of bounds to the Eagles. Nolan to take it out of bounds. No subs have been put in yet here for East Hickman. Now to Kelly at the logo. Kelly throws it to Manuano. Now back to Kelly. Layup up and in.
Beautiful ball movement there by the Eagles.
10-7's the Raider lead. 15 seconds left in the quarter. Andrews bounce pass over to Derryberry. Going to play for the final shot. Derryberry drives, picks up his dribble, kicks out to Trimble. Trimble now to Andrews here for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound won by Colton Trimble, and that one is, it's going to be a foul here called against Ragsdale. Picks up his first, team's fourth, with 0.5 seconds remaining in the quarter. As I think Derry Berry's got some blood on him here as Andrew Huff will check in quickly.
Yeah, I thought I saw that whenever Derry Berry and I believe it was Kelly that were fighting for the ball. I believe I saw Derry Berry get smacked in the face there.
Lob up to Jones at the buzzer, and he gets it in, and that will end the first quarter. Raiders lead the Eagles 12-7 after 8 minutes of play. We'll have the start of the second quarter when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcares.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with Primary Care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary Care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament in the Gold Bracket Loser Side Championship game, Richland leading East Hickman 12-7 as we get ready to start the second quarter. First subs into the game here for East Hickman is Braxton Hill, coming for Mason Nolan, Stephen Bailey, and for Caden Jones. East Hickman will start off with the ball. Kelly now over to Braxton Hill, now to Bailey. Bailey now to Kelly straight away. Set up the play now to Manuano at the wing. He'll try three. Corner iron no good. A rebound, Jamison Andrews. He'll bring it the other way, guarded by Manuano, and he'll get fouled by Manuano. He'll pick up his second, team's fifth. Jones will take it out of bounds. Lobs it into Carter Andrews. He'll walk it across the timeline. Now over to Jamison Andrews. Gets it to Colton Trimble straight away. Now over to Jamison Andrews. Jones over to Trimble at the wing. Now has it to Huff. Huff kicks out to Trimble. Trimble in the lane. Kicks out to Jamison Andrews in the corner for three. Knocks it down. He's got six. Leads out to 8, 15-7. Quickly the other way. Bailey picks up his dribble. Triple team gets it to Kelly, and Kelly will be fouled by Huff. Huff just a little bit too extended there. Makes contact with Kelly. Picks up his first, team's third. Kelly gets the inbounds. Walking across the timeline here for East Hickman. Dribbling here to his left. Now over to Bailey. Bailey loses that one right into the hands of Jamison Andrews. Coming the other way. Right in, a layup up and in.
Andrews. Bailey had the ball over his head, wasn't strong with it. Andrews just took it away and took it for the layup.
10-point lead now for the Raiders. Kelly gets it to Manuano in the corner, tries to throw it down low to Hill, and it's intercepted by Andrews. 6 turnover now by the Eagles. Andrews loses that one, just tosses it out of bounds. Third turnover against the Raiders as Jace Derryberry will now check back into the game, and checking out will be Carter Andrews. Ragsdale to take it out of bounds, gets it in the Bailey. Looks like a zone press put on here by the Raiders. That one's stolen away by Derryberry. His layup is up. Can't get it to go. Rebound Ragsdale. He comes the other way down to Manuano. Here to a Hill. Hill, runner up. No good, but he's fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot two. That will go on the Raiders. 12. That will be Luke Jones. Picks up his first, team's fourth. Pair of free throws coming up here for Braxton Hill. First free throw is attempted in the game for the Eagles, and he misses the first. Subs now coming in will be Nolan and Jones. Checking out will be Manuano and Ragsdale. Next free throw from Hill on its way. Missed them both. Rebound Jones. Jamison the other way. Over to Derryberry. Now back to Jamison Andrews. Now to Jones. Jones, the Huff straight away. Huff kicks out to Andrews. Now to Trimble. Good ball moving here to Jones. Loses that one out of bounds. I will stay with the Raiders. Good defense there by East Hickman. Knocked it out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, that official faked me out there. I thought he was going to say it was going back to East Hickman, but he changed his mind at the last minute.
Huff in the corner to Derryberry. Swings it back here to Huff in the corner for three. Front iron no good. Kelly wins a rebound. We're coming the other way. Kelly with speed. Had an open Nolan, but that one's knocked out of bounds by the Raiders. And again, more great defense here from Richland. Gage Kirk set to step back in. He and Cooper Jackson, they'll come in for Luke Jones and Colton Trimble. Taking it out of bounds will be Braxton Hill. Gets it into Nolan. Nolan now to Bailey, over to Kelly. Kelly back to Bailey. Now back to Kelly straight away. Over to Nolan. Nolan here to Bailey. Lost it out of bounds, but got it to Nolan. Nolan throws it in the hands of Jones, and Girk's going to come up with it. And now the other way, Andrew Huff with the easy layup up and in. His first points, it's a 19-7 lead. Coming the other way, Bailey. Bounce pass over to Nolan. Nolan, long pass over to Jones. Jones with it beyond the three-point line. Gets it down low to Braxton Hill. Hill. Get a foul called, I believe, here on Gage Kirk. And it will. That's going to be his second, team's fifth. Kelly will take it out to the right of the basket. 5:11 remaining here in the opening half. Get it into Bailey. Now to Kelly in the corner. Kelly drives. I'm going to get a travel here called against East Hickman.
Took a little extra step there in the paint.
They haven't adjusted the scoreboard here in the house. I have not. We have 19-7. It should be.
There we go.
There we go. They finally fix it. Get across the timeline over to Huff. Now to Derryberry. Over here to Cooper Jackson straight away. Now to Huff. Andrews in the corner. Dribbles out to the top of the key to Kirk. Kirk kicks out the Huff for three. Corner iron no good. Rebound won by East Hickman. Coming the other way is Kelly. Kelly, now to Jones. Jones into the paint, spins, goes up, shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Andrews. Andrews now working ahead to Huff. Huff back to Andrews, almost stolen away, and then it will be stolen away. Now it's Bailey coming the other way, and he's going to get fouled here by Derryberry. He'll pick up his first, team's sixth. It's the fourth turnover there against the Raiders. Kelly takes it out to the left of the basket. And for somebody, finds Hill, and the ball is tipped off of his face, and Andrews is going to come with it the other way. 10 turnovers now by the Eagles. Jamison Andrews looking for somebody and finds Huff. Huff now to Derryberry. Derryberry will dribble at the Lawrence County logo, leading by 12. Now to Cooper Jackson, now to Gage Kirk. Here to Jackson, he'll try a deep three, rattles it home. His first points, Richland leads it 22-7.
Immediately, Richland looking to jump into a press here.
Kelly with it now here for the Eagles. Try to bring it the other way, and we're going to get a timeout here called by East Hickman. It's going to be a full timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by Lawrenceburg Utility Service. It's a 22-7 Richland lead here. In the second quarter, East Hickman just burned its second time out, and so far, Hayden Burks, this has pretty much been all Richland from start to finish.
Yeah, and also, like we said earlier about Hickman not having their two main guys here, but that's one reason these Christmas tournaments are here is sometimes you're not going to have those guys playing. You can get other guys to get some playing time and get some valuable time going into district and regional play here.
Jamison to Carter Andrews. It's a 12th turnover now by the Eagles. Now 8 points off of those turnovers. Manuano checks back in. It's it over to Nolan. Braxton Hill loses that one. Jace Derryberry now coming the other way. Derryberry's going to pull up and kicks it here to Jackson. Jackson drives, loses that one, and it will stay with the Raiders. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by Jason Lovelace for Richland. We'll take that break as well with him on the X Sports Network.
Make 2022 the year to refresh your home. And who you gonna call to help? Story & Lee, the Tennessee Valley's largest furniture store. We've stocked our 3 acres of showroom and warehouses full of inventory. And gotta make room for more arriving daily. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, all from the brands you've told us you love. And it's all ready to be delivered to your home absolutely free. Just try that anywhere else. We are Story & Lee.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, brought to you by LUS. Richland leading East Hickman 24-7 with 3:16 remaining here in the second quarter. Jace Derryberry to take it out to the right of the basket and lobs it in to Kirk. Kirk spins, turnaround jumper, gets it in.
Yeah, good move by Kirk there. He does a little spin right there and also gets a jumper. We got a steal.
Another steal on the other end as Carter Andrews will be fouled on the floor. Do you see who that was on? Couldn't.
I think they called that on, I believe they called that on Braxton Hill.
That will be his first. Carter Andrews with it now. A hand over to Jamison Andrews. Now they throw it in the Kirk at the free throw line out to Andrews. He'll try a deep three, knocks it down. What a big first half for Jamison Andrews. He's in the double figures with 11. They lead it now 29-7. Manuano. It's his pass tipped out of bounds by Carter Andrews as Jones and Trimble set the check back in here for the Raiders. Checking out will be Jace Derryberry and Cooper Jackson. Nolan back to Kelly. Now coming the other way, they hand over to Jones. Jones can't get that one to go. Rebound Colton Trimble. They now race the other way as Andrews to Jones. Jones drives into the hands of Trimble. Now to Jamison Andrews. He's going to pick up his dribble. Throws it over here to Carter Andrews. Andrews, we're going to foul here called against Braxton Hill. Pick up his second, team seventh. Now 1-1 coming up here for the Raiders.
Yeah, AJ just seems like every aspect of this game has been going the Raiders' way here as they lead by 22.
Obviously missing a couple of the big players and Carson Hill and Hobbs. Front end of the 1-on-1 by Andrews. Misses, gets his own rebound, misses that one. And we're going to get a foul here called against Colton Trimble.
They said it's going to be 1-1 here, and it is. Yep.
1-1 coming the other way here for East Hickman. They're 0 of 2 from the line so far, and that's going to be Jones. That's going to go to the line here to shoot the 1-1. 2:08 remaining here in the opening half. First shot on its way, banks it in. His first point. Next shot from Jones off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Jamison Andrews. Andrews over to Luke Jones, now to Carter Andrews in the corner. He'll drive, kicks over to Colton Trimble, now to Jamison Andrews, kicks out to Carter. Carter Andrews now dribbles at the top of the key, under 2 minutes left in the half. Now over to Colton Trimble. Trimble now to Jones straight away, now to Carter Andrews. Andrews, pull-up jumper, no good. Kirk fights for the rebound, and this one's going to get into the hands of Braxton Hill, now to Kelly the other way. Kelly, tries to slam it down, can't get it to go, and then Nolan and Jones try to get the rebound, knock it off each other out of bounds.
I know you want to get your team back into it, AJ, but that right there, you just need the 2 points at this time. See, I mean, you're down 21, 1 minute left. Yep.
Trying to put the highlight on his reel, and just mistimed it or just couldn't sky high enough for it. Trimble now into Jones, down low to Kirk. Kirk, nice pass to Jamison Andrews. That one rolls in. He's got 13. Raiders now lead at 31-8, 1:15 left in the half. Now Trimble's going to come up with another steal. Andrews now to Trimble. Here to Gage Kirk. Kirk now over to Jones. Now to Jamison Andrews straight away. It's now 16 turnovers against the Eagles. Carter Andrews with it, now to Luke Jones straight away. And now over to Carter Andrews. Down low to Colton Trimble. Trimble drives, kicks to Kirk. Layup up and in. He's got 5. Richland leads at 33-8. Nolan now over to Kelly. Kelly get across the timeline, lobs it into Hill. Hill reverse layup, and he gets that one in.
Good little reverse layup there by Braxton Hill.
33-10 is a Raider lead. First points for Braxton Hill. 25 seconds remaining in the half. Carter Andrews guarded by Nolan here in the man-to-man. Dribbles here at the logo and tries to dribble out of traffic. Hands over to Jamison Andrews. 10 seconds left. Andrews pulls up. Now Carter Andrews in the corner. Drives a baseline. Runner up. No good. Rebound Kirk. And that ball cannot get out of bounds. It stops with 2 seconds left. 3 subs coming into the game for Richland. It will be Huff, Jackson, and Weston Finley. Jones takes it out of bounds into Nolan. His shot here at the buzzer. No good. After 16 minutes of play, Richland in control. They lead at 33-10. We'll have the start of the second half here in a few minutes on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Great food is just a short drive to Heine's Barbecue in Lawrenceburg. Mouth-watering is just one way to describe the amazing flavors of the best piece of Heine in town when you dig into a plate of pulled pork, hand-chopped brisket, chicken, wood-fire oven pizzas, and the menu goes on. Wash it all down with a swig of Heine Shine lemonade and then make your way over to the gift shop full of Heine sauces, snacks, and more. Heine's Barbecue, Highway 43 North in Lawrenceburg.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North or visit lawrenceburgflooringandmore.com.
In Tennessee, the parks we love and protect are so much more than rolling hills and lush greenery. Our parks are a place for disconnecting from life's worries and reconnecting with each other. With nationally recognized resources and world-class facilities, our 56 biodiverse parks are a home away from home for every person we serve. As a high-quality CAPRA-accredited park system, our staff are some of the best in the nation, and their wide variety of skills provide unique wow moments for each of our visitors. Every park ranger and manager is a commissioned officer and certified interpretive guide, and the majority of our operations are run without concessionaires, ensuring the best people for the best experience.
Guest satisfaction is a core value at Tennessee State Parks, so we implemented a new real-time traffic management system that allows us to staff more effectively and better serve our visitors. Our guest satisfaction program also tracks visitor and stakeholder feedback, meaning we get constant improvement and it's always at the top of our mind.
In Tennessee, preserving our history really means something to us. Our renovation efforts to 1930s era cabins give our visitors the amenities they expect while still paying homage to the character of each cabin. When the Nashville area was devastated by a tornado in 2020, we were able to quickly reopen trails and sell downed timber to reinvest funds in restoration projects. We've spent several years improving the safety and visitor experience at Cummins Falls. This nationally recognized waterfall suffered from overcrowding and flash flooding. We installed water level monitors and early warning protocols. We also implemented safety video screenings and permits to improve the visitor experience while better protecting the resource.
Our preemptive support of natural resource conservation has helped us prevent white nose syndrome from spreading amongst bat populations in our caves, rejuvenate exhausted natural beauties, and restore habitats through prescribed birds.
As we continue implementing new programs and expanding opportunities, Tennessee State Parks are committed to equity and accessibility.
As one of only 7 park systems with no entry fees, we are committed to maintaining free admission and growing outreach to a new set of visitors.
We're prioritizing partnerships with organizations like Abundant Life, who provide opportunities for minority groups to find community in the outdoors. Our parks are also a driving force for the economic development of disadvantaged rural counties.
The focus of parks sending people to communities like ours has helped us move off the distressed counties list.
Looking to the future, we're increasing literacy through early childhood intervention. We're offering outdoor classrooms, storybook trails, and partnering with our conservancy to provide transportation grants for underfunded schools. With public health at the forefront of our commitments, we work with local schools and healthcare professionals to promote nature as a mental and physical health resource. We are teaching children to love real food and encouraging our staff to live healthy, mindful lives.
Like many park systems, we were inundated by people in search of safe activities during the pandemic. This drove the need for a short-term closure and reset period, which we used to develop procedures, purchase safety equipment, create signage, and prepare our visitors for a safe return to the outdoors.
Parks shifted to virtual programming at the start of the closure to ensure we could still serve those in need. We reopened shortly thereafter, allowing Tennessee State Parks to serve as a refuge throughout the pandemic. When vacations were canceled, schools and gyms were closed, and we were all navigating a year of uncertainty, Tennessee State Parks were there, a place for disconnecting from life's worries, a place for reconnecting with each other, and a home away from home. Tennessee State Parks, for the love of Tennessee.
a local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretta, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Hey folks, this is Fred Webb, principal broker and owner of United Country Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg. Your local Realtree Land Pro agent specializing in country homes, farms, and land. If you're thinking about selling or would like a free comparative market analysis to see what your property is worth, please give us a call at 931-244-7126. We market your property worldwide to get you the most exposure, which in turn gets you the highest price in the shortest amount of time. Visit us at southerntandrealty.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Rent Right Equipment has all the tools you need to get the job done. From bobcats to trenchers to augers to lifts, we have a large variety of equipment for every project, big or small. Need a new mower? We have you covered there too. With great brands Hustler and Big Dog, Rent Right is ready to serve all your equipment needs. Call today and reserve your equipment from Rent Right Equipment in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Back here at the Ralph, halftime between Richland and East Hickman in the gold bracket losers side, a championship game. Lead 33-10. Leading score for both sides is Jamison Andrews off the bench for the Raiders with 13. Big story in this one, Hayden is turnovers. East Hickman's got 16, and Richland has gotten 14 points off of those so far.
Yeah, one thing for East Hickman here, they got to limit their turnovers here in this second half, try to claw their way back into this one, and also they want to claw their way back into this one. As we saw, Kelly yesterday had a big second half against Whites Creek, so maybe we can see the same thing here. If not, it'll be all Richland ball for this half, but we'll see.
The Eagles playing with a couple of their big players, and Carson Hill and Nathan Hobbs in the building, just not playing. Kirk over to Jones, now to Carter Andrews, down low to Kirk. Kirk, crazy shot, can get it to go, rebound Kelly. This is coming the other way. Kelly across the timeline for the Eagles. Has it at the wing, now over to Nolan. Nolan now to Ragsdale. Ragsdale here to Kelly. Reset the play. He's going to get a string from Jones. Kelly drives, pulls up, now to Jones. Jones loses that one, regains possession. And we're going to get a double dribble here called against East Hickman. 17th turnover.
Yeah, that's the right call there. He just kind of got a little too quick there.
Carter Andrews with it. He'll walk it across the timeline for the Raiders. Trying to get to that 30-point mark and get a running clock here in the final quarter. Jones now over to Andrew Huff in the corner. Huff dribbles out, guarded closely here by Kelly, and he'll drive. Kick to Derryberry. He'll try a corner three. Misses, rebound Kelly. Kelly now coming the other way as Manuano in transition, and he's going to get fouled on the play. Pair of free throws coming up, and that's going to go on Carter Andrews. He's going to pick up his second, team's first.
I'll tell you what, Carter, he got up there. He was eye level with the rim, it looked like.
And just got him with his legs on the way up. Almost hit him in the head with his knee. First free throw here from Manuano on its way, and no good. Eagles now 1 of 5 from the line. Next shot on its way and rattles that one in. Manuano now with 4 points, and they're 2 of 6 from the line. 33-11 is the lead. Huff with it in the corner and kicks out now to Carter Andrews. Andrews here at the Lawrence County logo. They get a screen from Jones now to Kirk. Kirk over to Huff. Huff throws it down low to Kirk on the low block. Powers his way up, shot up, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound. That one's up and in, and he's fouled.
Great job by Kirk there. Nobody boxed him out. He was able to go up strong. He wasn't able to get the first one, but got his own rebound and put it up and in.
And that's going to go on Manuano, picks up his 3rd, team's first here of the second half. Kirk now with the chance at the M1. Richland was 1 of 3 at the first half at the line. Shot on its way, nothing but net. Kirk's got 8 and leads out to 36-11. Jones with it for East Hickman, now back to Nolan. Double team coming, now it's Ragsdale as an open Manuano. He's going to go off the glass and in. He leads all Eagles with 6 points. 36-33 is the lead. Carter Andrews racing the other way, and that one goes up and in.
That's one thing for East Hickman. They just got a bucket on their end. They got to get back on defense.
What a nice take there from Carter Andrews as Kelly comes the other way. Hands over here to Nolan. Now to Manuano beyond the 3-point line. He drives runner up, and he's fouled.
One thing I noticed there, AJ, it's looked like Richland's looking to expand their defense here. They're going to send 2 in trap, it looks like.
Jones is going to pick up his 2nd, team's 2nd. Pair of free throws coming up for Dre Manuano. First shot on its way off the front iron, no good. Next shot from Manuano. It's nothing but net. 1 of 2. He's got 7. The Eagles now 3 of 8 from the line. Quickly the other way is Carter Andrews. He'll pull it out. Now over to Jones. Swings over to Derryberry. He's going to get a screen. Doesn't take the screen from Jones. Now to Derryberry. Skip pass over to Andrews in the corner. Jones, that's Huff. Now over to Derryberry as Ragsdale hits the floor. Throws it down low to Carter Andrews. Nice pass, nice cut. That one is up and in. Richland going to burn the timeout here, up by 26. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll take that break with them here on the X Sports Network.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Back here at the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, Richland burns its 2nd timeout of the game. They lead at 38-14, 5:37 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. East Hickman here with the ball. Actually, I have 40-14. Yep, we have 40-14.
Yeah.
The scoreboard's a bit behind again. Kelly, that one's knocked out of bounds by Derryberry.
I'm laughing there because I saw Coach Hartsfield on the scores table as he was trying to protect himself from the ball coming at him.
Kelly has it. Long pass into the 3rd row. It's going to be the 18th turnover here against the Eagles. 40-14 is the Richland lead. Huff across the timeline for the Raiders. Now over to Derryberry. Derryberry now to Gage Kirk straight away over to Huff. Now they finally got the scoreboard right over there. Huff over here to Luke Jones. Jones on the baseline, now back to Huff at the wing. Huff here to Carter Andrews straight away. Now to Gage Kirk. Kirk at the wing, now to Jones. Jones now to Kirk at the wing. Throws it down low to Derryberry on the low block. Derryberry in the paint. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Nolan. Nolan comes the other way, gives it to Ragsdale. Ragsdale is ball tipped out of bounds by Luke Jones. Will stay with the Eagles. A sub coming up here. That's going to be Bailey. He will check in for Ragsdale for East Hickman. Taking it out will be Kelly for the Eagles. Into Manuano. He dribbles at the top of the key. Now back to Nolan. Back to Manuano. And loses that one, and Kirk's going to come up with it. 19 turnovers now. They race the other way. Andrews in the corner. Drives the baseline. Kicks out. Huff for three. Knocks it down. He's got 5. It's a 43-14 lead. Kelly across the timeline. Now over to Manuano. Now to Kelly, and that one's stolen away by Huff. Huff, layup up, in, and he's fouled. That's going to be on Kelly, his first, team second. Now Huff here with a chance at the M1. Jamison Andrews will check in the game, and Jace Derryberry will check out for the Raiders. Four remaining here in the third, a 31-point Raider lead. Shot on its way, and he knocks it down. He's got 8. It's a 46-14 lead. Quickly the other way, Manuano to Kelly. Tries to go to Jones. He loses that one out of bounds to Richland.
Couldn't really sure who that was off of. It looked like a pinball off of Jones and Kirk there, and I guess it was off on Jones.
That is the 21st turnover here against the Eagles. Halfway through the third as Huff comes across the timeline. Now to Kirk. Had Andrews, but now to Jones. Jones fakes the three, drives, runner up, and in.
Good little play design there by Richland.
He's got 6. It's a 34-point lead. Kelly across the timeline. Now over to Manuano. Jumper. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Jamison Andrews, and he couldn't save it from going out of bounds. Good hustle there by Manuano to force the mistake, as now Colton Trimble will check into the game for the Raiders, and checking out is Luke Jones.
Definitely Manuano. He's not going to quit even though they're down big. He's still going to fight until the last buzzer.
Kelly in the Manuano in the corner. He'll drive, runner up, and he's fouled. That will go on Trimble, his second, team's third. Another pair of free throws coming up here for Dre Manuano. Leads the Eagles with 7 points. He's taken 3 of 8 from the line so far here tonight. Next game coming up, Lawrence County and L. Harding. That will be 10 minutes after the conclusion of this one. First shot for Manuano off the back iron, no good. Next shot from Manuano on its way, and got the friendly bouncing in. Braxton Hill now to check into the game, and Caden Jones will check out. Manuano with 8. Eagles 4 of 10 from the line. Andrew Huff with it. He's going to bring it across the timeline here for the Raiders. Over to Trimble. Trimble at the wing. He gives it to Jamison Andrews straight away. He'll try 3. Front iron no good. Rebound, a 1 by Braxton Hill. Gets it to Kelly. Kelly's not going to come the other way. Comes ahead with speed, pulls up, and tries to go back door to Braxton Hill, stolen away by Trimble. 22 turnovers, now Carter Andrews. Left-handed layup up and in. He's in the double figures with 10. Now 16 points off of those Eagle turnovers. Manuano.
Oh, yep.
That's going to be a
clear carry.
Clear carry there. 23 turnovers as Cooper Jackson will check in the game.
Yeah, Manuano tried to drive through 2 Richland defenders there, and you could tell when he brought his arm and elbow all the way over, it was going to be a carry.
Carter Andrews checks out as Jackson comes in. Andrew Huff will walk it across the timeline. 2:45 remaining in the third. Huff over to Trimble. Trimble now to Kirk straight away. Here to Andrew Huff. Huff now to Jamison Andrews in the corner. He'll drive, kicks out here to Trimble. Trimble loses that one. He was going to travel, and Bailey comes up with the steal. Just the 5th turnover against the Raiders. Kelly now to Nolan. He'll try an NBA range 3. Barely hits the corner iron, and that will go out of bounds to Richland. Ragsdale to check back in. Checking out will be Dre Manuano. 2:21 remaining here in the third. Andrew Huff gets the inbounds, and he'll walk it across the timeline as they lead 50-15. Over here to Jamison Andrews. Now to Cooper Jackson. Jackson Here to Huff. Now to Gage Kirk straight away. Kicks out here to Jackson. He'll try three. Rolls out, no good. Rebound, Nolan. Now to Kelly. Kelly gets it across the timeline. Dribbles out of traffic. Now to Bailey in the corner. Hands it over to Nolan. Nolan dribbles out to the wing and just loses that one out of bounds. Just trying one too many fancy dribbles. Jace Carter Miller now checking in here for the Raiders. And checking out will be Gage Kirk.
And I'm going to assume we won't be seeing Gage anymore the rest of this game. Well-deserved break and excellent game. Same with Jones.
Kirk checks out with 8 points. Jamison Andrews across the timeline. Jones, who checked in for Kelly for East Hickman. Carter Miller. Now to Trimble. He'll try three. Rolls out, no good. Offensive rebound, Huff. Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound, Andrews. And a jump ball that will go to East Hickman. Richland now with 7 offensive rebounds. Minute 29 left in the quarter. Nolan into Ragsdale. As I think Kelly's sitting for the first time in this game here for East Hickman. He's played every minute until now. Ragsdale dribbles to his right, now to Braxton Hill. He'll drive, and he walks.
Yeah, he looked like he traveled there whenever he was trying to do that little Euro step there.
Now 29 turnovers here by the Eagles. Jamison Andrews with it. He'll get across the timeline over to Jace Carter Miller. Miller now to Trimble straight away. He'll drive into the paint, kicks out to Jackson. Now Miller will try three. Rolls it in.
Right where he left off, AJ.
Yeah, he had a big game yesterday.
And then I believe he had 9 on the dot.
Yeah. There against Phillips, hits the three. It's a 53-15 lead. And that one's intercepted by Cooper Jackson. Coming the other way is Huff. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Now to Miller. Here to Trimble straight away. Now back to Miller. Miller fakes the three and just loses that one into the hands of Hill. Hill the other way. Shot up and he's fouled by Jackson. Cooper picks up his first, team's 4th pair of free throws coming up for Braxton Hill. Hill taking his time. First free throw on its way. Can't get it to go. Next free throw on its way. Rattles that one home. He hits 1 of 2. He's got 3 points. Eagles 5 of 12 from the line. Across the timeline is Huff. 25 seconds left in the third. Jackson. Now to Trimble. Trimble to Jackson. Now to Jamison Andrews. Andrews at the logo. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Hands over to Huff. Huff picks up his dribble over to Andrews. Saves that one from going out of bounds. Now to Trimble. He'll try three at the buzzer. Almost banks it in. Rebound Nolan. Nolan will dribble out, and that will end the third quarter. Richland leads at 53-16 while the start of the fourth when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Back at the route for the Lawrence County Christmas Tournament, we enter the fourth quarter here of the Gold Bracket Loser Side Championship game between Richland and East Hickman. Raiders leading the Eagles 53-16. Richland will start off with the ball. A whole host of subs have now come into the game as Ryan Jones, Weston Finley are in. Don't know who else is checked out. It's Cooper Jackson, Trimble. Jones with it. Now down low to Trimble. Trimble goes off the glass and in. Trimble's got 2. It's a 55-16 lead, and we will have a running clock here for the rest of the game. As Kelly is back in for Jones for the Eagles. Ragsdale tries a jumper, misses. Rebound Jones. Jones here out the Miller, and we will come the other way. Miller here now to Jones. Goes up, can't get it to go. Rebound comes up Trimble. Fight for the ball, and Kelly's going to come with it the other way. Now we're going to get a double dribble called here against East Hickman.
I wasn't really sure about that one. I thought Miller was able just to seal that cleanly there, and I wasn't sure how I saw a double dribble.
Colton Trimble now will check out. Checking in here for the Raiders will be Cade McCormick. Running clock here for the rest of the game. Minute into the fourth. Jackson now to Jones. McCormick with it straight away over to Jackson. Jackson now to Finley. Now to McCormick. Here to Miller. Miller kicks out to Finley. Now to McCormick straight away. Over to Jones at the wing. And kicks out here to Jackson. Jackson drives, kicks out to Miller. He'll try 3. Knocks it down.
He's just knocked down from three-point land, it seems, this whole tournament.
He's having himself a time here at the Ralph. It's a 58-16 lead. Kelly across the timeline for the Eagles over to Bailey. And now that pass is stolen away by Miller coming the other way. Miller bounce pass to Jackson, just a little too far. Jackson corrals it. He has it on the baseline. Kicks out to Miller. Miller now to Jones. He'll try 3. Rolls out, no good. Rebound Hill. Kelly with it. Long pass ahead to Manuano. Nice pass to Bailey. Bailey reverse layup, no good. Rebound Finley. Finley now to Jones. We race the other way now to Miller. Miller drives. Up shot, no good. Rebound Kelly. Kelly, skip pass out to Manuano. Right into layup off the glass and in. So Dre Manuano leading all Eagles with 10. As we come the other way, it's Jackson with it. Jones trying to find Finley. Now kicks it out to Miller. Now to Jackson. Down low to Jones. Jones doesn't take the shot. Jackson for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound Kelly. Kelly now coming the other way. Drives, pull-up jumper. Misses. Rebound Hill. Hill goes up and he's fouled. It's just the first offensive rebound in the game here for East Hickman. That's going to go on Finley. Picks up his first, team's 5th. First free throw here from Braxton Hill as he takes his time. On its way, back iron, no good. Sub coming up for Richland. Checking out will be Cooper Jackson. Checking in will be 00, Hudson Griggs. The same amount of guys we saw yesterday against Phillips.
Mm-hmm.
Free throw from Hill, no good. And Jones comes up the rebound, but Hill gets a steal the other way, no good. Ragsdale can't come up with it. He's going to get fouled. That's going to go on Jace Carter Miller. Pick up his first, team 6. Eagles will have it. 4:35 remaining in the game. Kelly now to Bailey. Tries a corner 3, no good. Rebound Hill. That one's off the glass and in. Now 4 offensive rebounds, just their first second chance points. Hill with 5. Now to McCormick. McCormick here to Jace Carter Miller. Fakes the 3, drives into the paint. Pulls up now to McCormick. McCormick drives. Shot up, no good. Is blocked by East Hickman and will stay with the Raiders. As Nolan and Jones will come in for Kelly and Manuano. Miller gets his pass intercepted by Hill. Good defense there. Now we're coming the other way. Make that 9 turnovers now against the Raiders. 5 coming here in the second half. 28 on the other end as Ragsdale kicks out the Nolan straight away for three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Finley. Finley out to Miller. He'll bring it across the timeline to Jones. Jones loses that one and kicks out to Finley. Finley now to Griggs. He'll try a three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound, Jones. Now ahead to Hill. Hill across the timeline. Drives. Layup up and in. He's got 7, and they've cut the lead here to 36. Miller racing the other way. Kicks out to Griggs. Another 3 attempt. No good. Rebound, Jones. That one's up and in. His first points. Make them now 8 offensive rebounds and 5 second chance points for the Raiders. Now to Beasley. Beasley drives. Tries to dish to Jones, but stolen away by Finley. Make that now 29 turnovers, under 3 minutes left. Miller the other way. Now to Griggs. He'll try corner 3 off the side of the backboard. Rebound, Nolan. Nolan racing the other way. Drives. Shot up. No good. Rebound, McCormick. Now we're coming the other way. McCormick. Transition. Layup up. No good. A rebound, Hill. Hill now. Long outlet pass to Nolan. Layup up. No good. Rebound, Jones. Jones kicks out to Beasley for 3. No good. Rebound comes to Jones for Richland. Now to Miller. McCormick here on the baseline. Backs down the defender. Powers his way up. No good. Gets his own rebound. That shot, no good. Rebound comes to Ragsdale. Now quickly the other way. Ragsdale. Oh! Carter Miller went over his head.
It's Ragsdale.
Yeah.
Holding on to his head. I think he might have kicked him in the head there, but they didn't call foul.
Will Shirley checks in. Jace Carter Miller checks out. And also checking into the game is Jack Jackson. He might have clipped the back of his head, but he went over top of him.
You clearly saw one of his legs going over his head there.
Nolan tries a 3, misses. Jones comes up with the rebound, and we're now coming the other way. Minute 35 left. Jones here to Shirley. Now to McCormick. He'll try a mid-range jumper. Off the back iron, but gets the Finley bouncing in for his first points.
Get a little head fake there.
40-point Richland lead at 62-22. Ragsdale across the timeline. Dribbles. And we'll kick it here to Nolan. Now to Beasley. Drives a baseline, throws it down low to Jones. Jones and Nolan. Runner up and in.
There we go. Good little cut right there.
His first points.
Good steal.
And gets a steal and puts that one up as Hill. Under a minute left. Jones will bring it across the timeline. Now over to Shirley. Shirley to McCormick. Now to Jones. That one's stolen away by Hill again. Hill coming the other way. Right into layup, up and in, and he's fouled. McCormick picks up his first team 7, 7 seconds remaining, and Hill with the chance at the and-1. Clock stops under a minute for free throws. As we're about to go on time here almost. Just be a few minutes behind. Next game will be Lawrence County and Izell Harding.
They're going to call game. Well, I'm not sure. The official waved it off and pointed at the scores table, so usually that means that the game's been called, but I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, that's – I don't know. East Hickman's coach isn't protesting as McCormick comes the other way. No, dive for the ball, and that's another steal. Hill, layup, up and in. Hill now with 13 points. And it's going to be Jack Jackson with it. And attempted steal, another one. Now Hill the other way. His layup is up and in. He leads all Eagles now with 15, and that will end the game. Richland will improve to 10-2 on the season. East Hickman will fall to 4-9 as the Raiders win this one, 62-32. Our next broadcast will be in 10 minutes as Lawrence County takes on Izell Harding in the consolation game. That will be in 10 minutes right here on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.